What up, YouTube world? This is your boy Edits today, and it is so close to Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are more excited about Black Ops 2 coming out, but as far as I'm concerned, it's Black Ops 2 is just another game. I wasn't really a big fan of the multiplayer on the first Black Ops. It was kind of boring. It was dull. The maps were they were a little depressing. I really enjoyed World at War, simply because of the gore of it. You know, somebody stepped on a landmine, boom, their leg popped off. If you shot somebody with a grenade launcher, their like half of their body would fly off. You know, and then you can see the blood, you can see the bone, you can see you see all the innards in the part that you blew away. But besides that, I wasn't really a big fan of. I guess at the time I didn't know it was Treyarch, but I wasn't really a big fan of that. That whole series of Black Ops, because it just, I don't know, the multiplayer was boring. The story mode was awesome. The zombies I never really got into. It's just because it gets repetitive after a while. You know, you run around in a circle. You know, but all in all, I'm not really looking that forward to the Black Ops coming out. I'm gonna wait until my buddy gets it. I'm gonna see how he likes it, and then I'll work on getting it. But other than that, I'm really excited for Thanksgiving to come around, to get that over with, because it's not really a holiday that I'm big on celebrating anymore, because, well, for one, I don't really have a lot of family anymore that I get along with, so can't be really thankful for family. Just my mom is basically, and the few pics of nieces and that I'm really close with. Other than that, all that, I mean, I guess I have a lot to be thankful for, as far as friends, and as far as the few family members that I haven't, that I haven't pissed off in a while, but other than that, I mean, I just have a couple families, my mom, my friends, of course. Without friends, you really don't have a life that you can say that you're enjoying, because you need friends in order to enjoy everything. I'm thankful for my health. I don't really get sick that much. I get allergies every once in a while, but other than that, there's not really that much I'm looking forward to as for Thanksgiving, besides the ham. My mom makes the most delicious ham, plus the corn. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is I want other people that might listen to this to be thankful for the family that they do have, for the fact that they're able to have people to talk to, and be able to express themselves outside of their journals or their diaries. If you're a girl, if you're really close to your family, I encourage you to keep it. I encourage you to get over the nonsense of holding grudges, because coming from somebody that has no problem holding grudges against anybody, it's not worth the not the anger, but the bitterness that develops with the grudges. I'm just tired of being in a family where anything that I do pisses them off, simply because I had a better childhood than they did. A lot of my sisters and my brother, they didn't really have a complete family. They didn't have, my mom wasn't really around, as far as I know from what they tell me, when they were growing up. So they're kind of bitter against me, towards me, for that, because my mom was around for the majority of my life. My mom wasn't an alcoholic when I was growing up. I started growing up in church when I was about 7. And then about a year after that, my mom started to go, and as I grew older, I started dying off from the whole church genre, and then I started doing my own thing, and I started getting into, not trouble, but I started partying. I did the drinking, I did the smoking, I did all of that stuff. But then my mom started staying into it, so my mom, and I'm glad for her. I'm glad for her when it comes down to that, because it makes her happy, and for that, it made my mom be around for me a lot more than it did my brothers and sisters. And in some sense of the word, I guess you could say that I had a better childhood than they did. And I have a better relationship with my moms, because I'm able to come home, to my mom's house and sleep on the couch, to sleep on the floor, for as however long that I need. And they're not able to do that, because, for one, they got pregnant at a young age. A lot of them, I don't even think they made it out of high school without getting pregnant. and that's fine. That's fine for them. You know, that was the decisions that they wanted to make. But it's not. It's like I don't want them to hate my mom for that. When it comes down to what I want for my mom's, if I could take all the heat, I'm okay with that. You know, because my mom's the sweetest person that you could meet. You know, she makes you laugh. She you know, she doesn't like to see you hurting. If she can help you in any way, she's gonna help you. And you know, and I don't want my mom to have any hurt, you know, hate going towards her, because there's like a lot of my, like a couple of my brothers and sisters, they just, any chance they get, they dig at her. You know, they like the other day I got into an argument, and she basically said, it's, you know, fine, if you want to pick him, then you can have him, I'll just leave you alone. Like, what? Like, who says that? You know, like, this is like, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into detail about it, because it's just annoying knowing that somebody that is so, can be so cold to their mom. You know, like I can't picture myself doing that. Like, I remember one time I got mad at my mom, and like I told her this the other day. It happened when I was about 5, 6 years old. I got mad because she told me to do something, and then I slammed the mirror shut in the bathroom, and it didn't shatter, but it broke. Like, a piece of it broke off, and I felt so bad for it. And then my mom came up. She's like, "What's going on?" I was like, I was mad. You know, I was mad at you. And she's like, "Okay, well, what did you learn from that?" And I was like, "I don't want to do that anymore," because I felt bad because of what happened to it. You know, and I guess that's when I realized the consequences of me being mad, and I didn't like it. But the moral of the story is, if you have a family that's grateful for the things that you do, and that's there for you, and that's there to hear you, and without really judging you too much, and that's able to give you some good advice, hold on to it, because you don't want the drama that comes with holding grudges, and the arguments, and the bitterness that people will hold against you, because they're just, it's the jealousy that takes over towards you, because of the things that you might say, or the things that you might do, or the things that people do for you. You know, you don't want that bitterness. Just be grateful for it. I know this isn't a thing. It's not really that close to Thanksgiving, but it's still November. It goes right along with the Thanksgiving events. But anyways, be grateful. Get over it. Don't let it bother you too much. Talk it out, and hopefully you guys stay close if you guys are. All right, this has been your boy Edits. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, peace.